Welcome back to Ni no Kuni.
And no,
So,
Dweebs, that does not say find him some relief.
So, what to do?
Although I
Alright,
do
pay attention.
wonder...
Pay attention now, because something weird is gonna happen. So the great sage is the prince himself, is it?
And by weird, we mean weird by even this world standards.
I mean, he is by inherited, pretty much.
I guess.
And he's broken-hearted.
That
There you
seems
go,
to be
Dweebs.
a thing with this
There-
world's
there-
rulers.
There you go, Dweebs. A little recap for you. Oh, that's right, he's broke.
Recap
Never mind.
time.
Yeah.
We have to do something and fast. We need to find him some belief. Oh, well, just ask Parappa the Rapper.
Is it just me, or is it getting misty in here?
I was gonna say the Vigilant Christian, but anyway.
Well, the Vigilant Curse is more so denial as opposed to actual belief. Wow, this is really something. You can tell
Okay,
because the music's
who
getting
throw
up.
the heating carbons in the water?
He
Let's go.
teleported this place to
What?
Britain.
What's going on now all of a sudden?
Are we in Miss Towery?
I can't see a thing.
And then the specter appears and destroys them all.
Well, fuck.
Huh. Wait a second. I hear a clarinet. And drums.
Hmm?
I think
could
we
be
may be
happening?
peering at the fourth wall, guys. There's someone there.
There is no fourth wall.
Only Zul.
Who? I can't see anything.
You just need to take a second glance.
Alright. So what the fuck? Ooh.
Hello
Oh.
there.
I guess the guards came in.
They're still after us.
You are right. Look.
Well, shit.
Behind us.
Oh yeah, that's right. We infiltrated without permission.
Just who
Parlay.
in blazes do you think you are? And where in the world
Uh,
did you spring from? I will have answers.
Huh? We could ask you the same thing.
My mustache compels you.
We'll take care of them, you may
Emperor.
Emperor?
Stand down. I must discover how they came to appear here.
I could ask the same of you.
Rest until I have
Well,
an
it
answer.
is his palace,
Jesus, you're
technically.
friending a minor.
Wait a minute.
Middle Ages too.
Bring them to my chamber. We have much to discuss.
That's no excuse.
Remember, Shiro, back in the Middle Ages, if a woman was raped, she would have to marry her rapist. So, yeah.
Yeah. Also, the wonderful, charming Jus Prima Noctis.
Taylor, you're the Emperor, by the way.
Oh, sure. Yeah, I forgot. The more I listen to your lies, the more laughable they become.
So that's like me when I'm listening to a Brett Keane video.
I forget who Brett Keane is.
The
Or
manatee.
Sega making promises.
The manatee, the
Are you
individual
truly
situation.
dressed when you're from the future?
So yeah, basically what happened is apparently would travel to the past, and that's a suggestion from Swain.
Is it really true, Swain? I'm not sure I believe it myself.
No way.
Just trust me on this.
So you're telling me that your palace has random misfalls that can take you into the past?
Just
Sure,
trust.
why not?
Just trust me on this one, okay?
And then-
I'll
and then
explain
they
later.
Well,
And then
we're
later
too young.
appear- Oh, God.
There's
I
no
was gonna
doubt
say,
about it.
we're-
You saw the
we're
sorry
too-
state of the prince with your own eyes.
We're too young to be smoking cigarettes.
Hmm.
Then Leighton appears out of nowhere and explains that that's not actual mist, it's some ingenious contraptions that teleports people somewhere else.
Of course.
The man you see before you now, on the other hand, he's the former emperor of Hamelin. Teo?
Oh, sorry. You shall tell more of it.
I just
missed it. Now speak. What becomes of Hamelin in the future? And who is this prince that you encountered?
Yeah, about that.
Sorry, time travel rules.
he had long dark hair and blue eyes.
That's a
Hey,
bit
Dwebs,
generic.
basically, Dwebs, to recap what happened, right after we left the prince's room, some kind of mist enveloped us that we don't know what, and apparently we've traveled to the past. Don't worry, it will be explained later.
If
So
you
blame
must
it.
tell lies, you might at least make them credible.
Don't worry, Dwebs, the others can confirm for me that this will be explained.
Yeah.
We're not lying. He...
Do you mean to tell me that my younger son will one day become emperor?
My second born.
My son is completely incompetent in math. No way he will become emperor.
Aren't I such a good and supportive parent?
Not only
Yeah,
that, but my
amazing.
second born paw.
Younger?
Because usually firstborns were the one that got all the birthrights.
Yep.
So that Marty prince has got an older brother, has he? Huh.
I wonder what became of that older brother. He's probably dead.
Fine.
I don't know.
Look at this.
You gotta take a look at this.
Oh yeah, the photograph he stole from us back in the Castory card. This is your darling son Marcus, all grown up. This is the future emperor of Hamelin.
So suck it.
It does indeed look somewhat similar to my son.
He's no son of mine.
Should you really be showing him that, Swain?
Well, do you have any better ideas, Missy?
Esther, we already fucked up the timeline. I mean, come on.
Yeah, we fucked
Wait.
up the timeline the moment we did this.
Hold on.
and it's the only-
Honestly, Teo, tell me one time travel story where we specifically say we should not fuck with the timeline, and yet we don't in any way fuck up with the time. There's always...
Ghost trick?
Fulfilling prophecies.
Ghost-
Okay, I'll give you the... Well, Ghost... I'll get into Ghost Trick when we get into that game.
Well, it is time travel when we
The
actually
thing
get
about
down
time
to
travel
it.
stories, you do have to bend the rules in order for a story to...
Anyway, I had to do something. He never would have believed us otherwise. There you go.
True.
Yep.
Marcussim becomes emperor. But what of Gascon? What will become of him?
He will go to...
No one slick as Gascon. No one's fit. Gascon. No one's
will
slick
go-
as a circle. He fit as Gascon.
He will go on to try and woo a princess who's more
Well,
into the
you never really
furrier
liked
kind.
him much anyway, did you? He wasn't really emperor material.
Yikes.
Ouch.
Are you claiming that I do not care for my own son? I have had men in prison for less.
Wow, you're petty.
Well, to be fair, family.
Are you denying
you
it?
tend to not
Surely
think
not.
too straight whenever someone actually insults your family, assuming that you care for them.
Marcusson was the only son you ever wanted, after all. So apparently this Gascon guy did not inherit the magic power, so of course he could not become emperor.
How dare you? How dare you make such a claim?
Your Majesty, something terrible has occurred!
What a
David
day this
Fincher's
has
making a
been.
World War Z movie?
Yes, and also Prince Gascon and Marcusson, they went out to practice their magic, but they have ventured beyond the city walls.
It's like they're Disney princesses these days.
Next you're gonna tell me they started singing a musical number.
About
Leave them
wanting
be. They shall
more.
pen for a Father of the Year, ladies and gentlemen.
Basically, okay. But Your Majesty, think of the danger, and Prince Marcusson is still young. They're gonna explain later why he's... Actually, I think you explain now, never mind.
The moment they can speak on their own.
You're not gonna help them, Your Majesty? Well, at least he's not trying to lock them up constantly.
He's
I
one of
guess.
those parents who thinks... Oh, there you go.
Certainly not. They must learn to resolve problems without their own making. That is the Hamelin way.
So yeah, apparently here in Hamelin, you get in trouble, you get out of it.
Which makes sense in some
Even if
regards.
you're the inheritor, Prince.
Well,
Yeah.
consider this is the Middle Ages. It's not that surprising that he has this mentality.
Just going to abandon your own children?
Is it abandoning so
Yes.
much as discipline, harsh discipline?
Like I said, this kind of philosophy only works to an
Silence!
extent.
And to be
Okay.
fair, wait, but they're in danger, Your Majesty. If you won't help them, we will. Actually, how do you know they're in danger? They just said they went outside the city walls, so...
Well, remember, out of the city walls, there's a bajillion familiars waiting to
Yeah.
attack, and there are only two of them. So
And they're still learning their magic.
Look,
Wow.
we don't have time for a staring contest. I say we leave this old fool to stew and find those kids. Remember, we just established that Prince Gascon cannot use magic, and Prince Marcuson is apparently still really young, so it's probably...
But to be fair, Oliver managed to work just fine when he just came into this world, to be fair.
Well, but he has a gift for magic, though. Gascon apparently does not.
Yeah, but
And
we've seen
also
people can...
he's-
And remember, Jobba, you had to slay so many tokos.
Yes,
And
but-
also
Well,
he's
jumping
here with
in time.
Drippy, who knows like more than a thing or two.
Well, to be fair, sure, I mean, well, those two kids may know a thing or two, and we have seen that people can fight without magic.
I love
Okay.
I love how you're jumping in time with the music.
Yeah. So yeah, and from this point on, we can go through this particular section without having to stealth.
I do that sometimes in video games too. So.
Again, to quote the game, it's useless but fun. So, all right. So let's go to the city and see if we can find Prince Marcuson and Prince Gascon.
Boy, Hamelin didn't change much, except for the fact that people don't seem to be wearing pig costumes all around.
It's sad to see you like this, Gascon. All right. Love this theme.
Well, at least in the past, there's no one wanting side quests.
That's because I did them off screen.
Well, no, I mean, I remember distinctly in the past that no one gives you side quests because, of course, it's a
All
temporary
right.
situation.
Yeah. I forgot. Yeah, you're right.
Why does
You're
that remind me of something?
What?
No, I mean, I feel like there's a game where, yeah, you have to solve something in the past in order to get some sort of exclusive, only you can only do that while you're in the past. I'm trying
Games
to
that have past versions of use the JRPGs that have past versions of the time. They allow you to travel back and forth. Forgot the game has at will
Yeah.
to.
Oh, I get
Background
that,
pretty
but I recall one of you guys mentioning an infamous game that wasn't that generous.
Well, I don't remember if it does deal with time travel, but I don't think so. But the game that's mostly unforgiving with this, it's certainly Golden Sun, Dark Dawn. There's a lot of stuff that you can miss.
I don't like it when games do that.
Me neither.
And then Nintendo killed the series because of that. Thank you.
Anyway,
Look, there. It's them.
Come on, now!
Here goes.
Oh, so they're practicing.
Oh.
I just can't do it.
And brother, does my voice sound a bit deep for a child of my age?
You're in for puberty early, son. Now try again.
And I'm your brother, not your son.
Oh.
I'm both. Now try again.
Wait.
Gotta help them. Yes.
so there you go. Turns out that they didn't need help. All right. Not so much boss battle, more like
Yeah.
A big
Yeah, this is
battle.
another. The orchid.
a mini boss at best.
Ogre. Sorry. The ogre are another type of familiars that you cannot tame.
Mm-hmm. You were all warned, ogre and ogre again.
Oh no, please, please.
Shiroi, Roberto Williams' puns are unforgivable.
And now you'll be seeing plenty more of them in the 2015 game.
20 what now? Oh, right, the King's Quest.
Polar
I
pun.
love puns.
Don't we all?
All right, moving on. Phew, crikey, that was a close one.
Yeah, that guy was a pushover.
True. Oh well.
Are you alright? You two are princes, aren't you? Your father is the emperor?
Who wants to know?
All right, Joba, you be Marcuson and I'll be Gascon.
Of course. Anytime now. Yes, my name is
Oh, sorry, never mind.
Marcuson.
Sorry, my bad.
Normally I'd go for a higher voice, but hey, the voice actor himself wanted to portray it as deep, so deep I shall be.
Well, actually, we did hear him talk just now.
Yeah, exactly, that's what I'm talking about.
Shut up, you fool. We can't go telling everybody who we are. Have you never, haven't I taught you about stranger danger?
Well, I see you're being subtle with the voice acting, Pedro.
Well, it's the same accent, so it's kind of hard for me to...
No, I
Well,
mean
I'll
the
try.
Your
voice.
brother isn't going to tell us his name?
The voice. I'm talking about the voice, not the accent.
Alright, I'll try to... Hold on. I'll try to make him sound a bit younger. Leave me alone.
You must be fun at parties.
It
I am.
is the life of the party.
Leave you alone?
Just leave me alone.
Leave me alone.
You do realize that we're the ones who came and rescued you after you went all off on your own, don't you?
So pay up, bitch.
Yep.
What, with
Hey,
a
up.
kiss? Or a baked
How
cake?
about a kick?
I hear that the way royalty thanks the saviors is with a kiss or baking them a cake.
Jova, this is the second time you've done this. Please stop shipping adults with children.
Wait, it's just a kiss or baking a cake. How does that equal romance?
The cake is a lie, Jova.
The cake never existed.
Oh, you think that cake? No. It's just an ordinary cake.
Yes, Princess Peach style cake.
Dear Gascon, please come to Al-Mamoon. I baked the cake for you.
I'm pretty sure the cake. I'm pretty sure that they never mean cake. I'm just saying.
It's a metaphor, Shiroi.
Well, I suppose we'd better get you... It's metaphorical!
But Shiroi, you realize what that implies, right?
Never mind, Shiroi. Movie reference.
Shiroi, if the cake is a metaphor, then you do realize that means that the end of Mario 64 on the Nintendo DS means an orgy, if it's just a metaphor, right?
With Wario nonetheless. Thanks for mental image.
Welcome to Squirm's commentary of the
Hey,
family
blame
adventure Nino Kuni.
Hey, blame Shiroi. She's the one who said it was just a metaphor.
Actually, I saw a recent Family Guy episode where at the end Meg had a freeway with Mario and Luigi. So yeah, I'm pretty sure cake is a euphemism.
All right, going back, starting to get into the game.
Yeah.
Basically, they reluctantly accepted to let us escort them back to Hamelin.
So now we have a party.
Actually, no, we need to go to another place. So.
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right, actually. Yeah, you're right. It's been a while since I played the game.
Actually, no, Joe. Actually, no, Pedro. You were right. It's me.
Oh, never mind. God damn
Sorry.
it. God damn it, I was right and you induced me in error.
Well, it's more time for me to since I played this game than you.
All right.
Hey, no one
Time
to
to go
see.
back to the castle. Time to go back to the castle so that the Emperor can scold Gascon. Gascon for leaving without telling anyone.
Yeah, he probably won't scold him. Like he said, either they get themselves out or someone gets out. Anyway, no one to see here, folks. Just the two royal princes of your very kingdom.
In your dimensional pocket.
Hey, it's the wanted people. Get them.
There's a way of saying, well, not much of a way of saying, much more a joke way of saying waves. In my country, they said, if you're ugly, they stone you to death.
I love Oliver's animation when he's going down the stairs. Like it's the way he taps his toes. Like it's very quick, but at the same time looks really believable.
That's gotta be quite the issue, considering beauty is subjective.
Anyway,
Everyone's probably throwing stones at each other.
are you not still following us?
You never know.
But we've got to tell the Emperor that we found you.
What do you think, Moccasin?
How about no?
No.
You want to see my father, do you? I wonder what you want from him. Are you spy?
Well,
Actually, I don't care. Bye.
Okay, bye.
I just wanted to ask you.
I could not care less. Well, then a minute, man. We said your skin back then. Ain't you going to thank us or anything? A thank you would be nice.
I love how we got startled by that.
Thank you? You're the ones who should be thanking us for escorting you back to Hamelin.
Hey, I was in the lead of that party run there.
You wouldn't be
Sorry,
able to
Oliver.
escort us if you were
just
dead.
Who cares the others?
The flippin' shake of this kid! I ain't never seen anything like it, man.
He needs some good parenting to actually raise him right.
By the way, that's cheek, not check.
Kid? I'm not a kid, and I have a name. Gascon. Prince Gascon to you. Be sure to address me properly if we were ever to meet again.
Sure.
Now come along, Moccasin.
Sorry, I'm laughing because, well, I'll say another time.
In fact, notice Swain's face.
No, I know. Do doubt mixed with sadness.
Who the blinking heck does he think he is? You got me proper wound up, yes.
And it
I was
doesn't take
actually
much to
preparing
get
for
you
this.
one up
That
now, does it, Mr.
You were
Drippy?
referring to me with my proper name. There's another character we haven't met yet in another game that does that.
So the two princes are called Gascon and Moccasin.
No one's neck is as well, you know where I'm going with this.
There's something about Prince Gascon.
What is it?
What could it be?
There might be
Yes,
something more.
Yes, incredible chest
Or
hairs.
it might be something there that wasn't there before. I feel like I've met him somewhere before. I guess it's just my imagination, though.
Nah, you're being paranoid, Oliver.
You're thinking too much.
Pure imagination.
Imagination. Oh, definitely. No doubt about it. It's your imagination, all right. See? There you go, Theo. Swain agrees with
Well,
you.
I guess so. The voices beyond the fourth wall seem to think so, too.
Oh, sorry, Oliver. I didn't know you jumped into Twitch Plays Pokemon.
Now stop wasting time with harebrained theories. We need to get moving.
The same Twitch Plays Pokemon isn't doing much nowadays. That would have been a gold mine.
The interest kind of died after Generation 3, but it still went on.
Yeah, it's a shame, too, because that would have been gold to commentate on.
I admire your spirit. Not every child will so readily refuse an emperor.
I'll put that on your tombstones after I execute you for such. You'll have the greatest honor in the center of a town for it. I'm sorry, Your Majesty, but there's something we have to do.
And what would that be?
Save the planet from disaster!
And your magical abilities really are outstanding. I realize now that I should never have doubted you.
Because you can do
So yeah,
anything.
considering we found little young Marcusson, this pretty much shows that yes, Swain is right. We are indeed, we somehow traveled to the past. But how did this happen?
You understand that I'm reluctant to let such a talent slip away. Are you sure I can persuade you to be Marcusson's magic teacher?
There you go, Oliver. You get to be a teacher. Just as stubborn as I remember.
Repetitions is a bad thing for a student. And what did you say?
I'm sorry, Your Majesty, but we really do have to get back to our own time. Or maybe I could teach the guy who will someday become my own teacher. It's just, we don't know how.
You wish to go back to your time, to the future. Well, bridge time will be ideal, of course, but I just happen to have a DeLorean in my garage,
That's what I
so
was
you can
gonna
use
say.
that.
Can we use the DeLorean?
Breach time?
A legendary spell, one that allows the caster to take a leap through time. Alas, it has long been sealed away on account of its power, of course.
Who even made that spell in the first place, I gotta wonder.
God!
Gee, that sounds like just what we need. I wonder if there's a way we can get this breach time spell.
This is obviously this is a specific rule when it comes to using this spell. Okay, hold on. Hey, I heard about your new rule.
Oh,
I think that's me.
okay.
I think that's me, if I remember correctly.
Well, consider the tone, it might be.
Yeah, it is. Why can't I go with Marcusson and help him practice his magic? Family issues.
Yay. Really, Gascon, we both know you haven't a single magical bone in your body. Marcus needs to become a sage. He will learn nothing from the likes of you.
It's the truth,
That's not
but he
true.
could have worded it a bit.
I'll teach Marcus some magic. I'll help him become a sage. You'll see.
He does not need your help. Your time will be better spent thinking of another role for yourself within the Empire.
Janitor.
Yes.
What kind of role are you talking about?
Janitor's the like joke I usually make.
Oh, you could
This is-
always be the,
Would you have me spoon-fed everything to you? You must find your own answer to such questions. There you go. There you go, Dweeps. Every time you ask me something about details on a game or such a sort of, I will answer this to you.
It's the
Usually
Hamelin
I just
way.
say Google
Fine.
is your friend.
Well, fine. Come on, Marcuson. Let's go and practice some magic.
Alright.
That's the walking animation. I'm sorry that you had to witness that.
Oh well. But yeah, like I was saying, breach. One of the particular things about breach time is that it get.
He's gonna save.
Is he?
I think so too,
Okay, never mind.
yeah.
Well, if he's not gonna say, we'll mention it.
It's written in the Wizard's Companion, which is how I know.
Yes. Now, in return for rescuing my son, I shall relate to you a piece of Hamelin lore.
Oh, did he?
Deepest lore.
The Pied Piper came through.
And there is no dialogue page to be read.
It states that the spell required to travel
Oh, there
through
you go.
time is hidden on the Tombstone Trail, along with the wand required to cast it.
The
Pedro,
tombstone.
Sounds like a happy fun time.
Hey,
Yes,
Pedro,
yes,
are there any-
Dubs?
Is the Pied Piper in this?
No.
Sorry.
Tombstone Trail? I don't like the sound of that.
The Tombstone Trail. I wonder if that's the graveyard dungeon.
Nah.
What do you think,
The
Theo?
Tombstone Trail winds its way through a desolate valley to the northwest of here, and it stands on an ancient altar dating from the Age of Sages. I really wonder, Pedro.
I wonder if it's just a sacrificing pillar where you go to get axed.
That is where you will find the legendary wand Mornstar.
Oh, goody.
Wait.
For those who don't remember, Mornstar is that powerful one that Shadar broke and destroyed so that it won't be used
Mornstar?
against him. So they
So
won't be
of
used against
course,
him.
what better
How
place
convenient that you are in the past to get it.
makes
Prove
sense?
yourself worthy of wielding that wand, and you shall surely be deemed ready to cast a breach time. I think if he doesn't mention it now, he's mentions it later. Oh, there you go. Be aware, however, that you can only cast breach time once in your life.
So yeah, you can travel through time, but only once. So pick that time carefully.
Even though it's not properly explained, so if you have a party of multiple mages, you can exploit that to hell.
Well,
True.
Dale, I cannot say
If
anything
you go
because
back
of
to the
spoil.
future, you will not be able to return to this time. Do you
Well,
understand?
Teo, I cannot say directly for the sake of not spoiling Dwibs, but remember, there is one particular consequence of using breach time.
Well, of
True.
course, there's a
Correctly.
consequence,
True.
but that doesn't stop people from abusing it who don't know better or are just
No,
that
but that's the thing,
insane.
Jova. Considering that consequence that we know, aside from Dwibs, using it a second time probably would, considering you
Break
haven't...
the game.
I'll type into
Oh,
it,
I
like, he
know,
doesn't
I
remember.
know,
Oh,
I-
he knows.
Don't worry, Dwibs. You'll see
Your
eventually when we
enthusiasm
get to the
is marvelous.
climax.
Yet be
Alright.
aware, the Tombstone Trail is home to countless evil spirits,
Yeah.
so take some spells.
Hey, guys, look, we got the light arrow.
From Zelda.
AKA the... So now we can banish evil.
Yay!
You sure will. Thank you, Your Majesty.
Can we also get a fishing pole to distract these evil in a hand-to-hand combat?
Yeah, basically, sure. A common running gag in the Zelda series is that the final boss in 3D Zelda games always has some kind of item that can be used to render the boss useless and distracted for some reason. In Ocarina of Time, it's the bottle. You can literally
Play
deflect
10 is with energy balls.
with a bottle. In Skyward Sword, for example, it's the fishing rod.
Actually,
Not the
that's
fishing rod.
my
Sorry,
favorite.
the bug net.
That's right.
Basically, if you wave a bug net on the boss will just stay there and won't do anything. So it's a running gag in the Zelda series.
And we don't even, since we're in the past, we don't even have to do any more stealth. Yay!
Yeah. As far as the other people are concerned, we don't even exist. All right. To the Tombstone Trail.
Ta-da-da-da.
Dun-dun-dun.
All right.
Okay. Well, since there's nothing going on for a good few minutes, I think. What's this?
Well, Dweebs, you can tell what you think of the game so far.
He's already said that he's enjoying it.
I'm enjoying it.
So, what was it you wanted to talk about?
Let Dweebs, let Dweebs say voices thoughts when we get to the end, considering he still hasn't even seen the big revelations and plot twists that are to come eventually. Anyway, you were saying, Dweebs?
I was just gonna say, basically, there's a running gag between me and Shiroi regarding Wales stealing stuff from England.
Okay, what was up with that creepy person's face with just a blank open smile there, like he was that certain character who's responsible for jump scares?
Because for the past few years, most of Wales's new TV programs are ones that they just relocated from England.
Oh,
And now
like
we're
you
stealing
never let
with
go
his
of the
jokes.
Doctor Who thing.
As for what you said, Jova, check out episode 5 of Tangled, because apparently there's a servant in the castle who, let's just say that servant is special.
Creepy.
Basically, recently there's this popular English soap that moved from Bristol in the southwest of England to Cardiff.
I forgot. Did Torchwood try to do the same thing?
No, Torchwood was always based in Cardiff. They just moved Doctor Who there.
Cardiff, that's in
But then
Wales,
America completely tainted Torchwood.
Yes.
Thanks, Joe. And there's also this show, I've forgotten its name, that I found out that it was based in Bristol for the first 2 series, but for some reason they moved it to Barry Island.
What's Barry Island?
It's an island in Wales, or a place in Wales. And
Seriously?
Wales seems to be a really good place for filming, I guess.
Well, they again, I suppose because they take our shows.
Correctly, there are a lot of the what's the name? Countries.
Yeah.
Well, one, that's because they mostly take our shows. But a more sillier example I found out happened recently, and it had nothing to do with Wales.
No, Pedro, that's not the place to cast the bridge spell.
There's this program. There was this program called Waterloo Road. That's essentially about a school, and it's set in Rochdale in Manchester, which is in the northwest of England. And yet, like in the 8th season, they for some reason decided, okay, the set
To
was
relocate to Scotland and take some students with them.
Okay. To be fair, the production reason was the set was going to be demolished where they were, and they couldn't control that. But instead of moving to another set in Manchester, they decided to move to a foreign country, Scotland.
Well, if you need to do something, do it big style, I guess.
Why? It makes no sense.
Also, because of the immense countryside, a lot of the outdoor scenes in Harry Potter were filmed in Wales and Scotland, respectfully.
It's just interesting you say that, Dweebs, because I was thinking. According to Leighton, in England, there's accordion music everywhere we go. According to typical media, there's bagpipe music everywhere in Scotland you go. So, Shiroi, what kind of music is there in Wales everywhere you go?
Well,
The sounds of sheep baaing at you?
It can also be the violin because that's Ireland.
More like the fiddle, but yeah.
Here we are. That show I mentioned moving to Barry Island was called Being Human.
To be human again. Actually, I don't even
But like I said
know
to you
that song
before,
very
there may
much.
have been a story reason for that.
Yeah, I
possibly,
think that was a
during the
story
premise
reason.
of the show. So that,
Yeah. There's a reason, but as a native Englishman, I'm still a bit sore of all our
There you
dramas
go.
going
Great
to Wales.
And look at that, Dweebs. That face in the background. That's where we need to go.
next
Yeah.
time I go to England, I I'm just gonna put some accordion music on my phone and just walk around with the headphones on.
Yeah, for a second, I thought you were going to say next time I go to England, I'll convince the BBC to move doctors from Birmingham to Llandudno or something.
No, to Port Talbot.
Port Talbot. Yeah, even better.
So yeah, this is actually one again. The whole feature of the enemies running away when I'm overleveled really shows how useful it is. That way I can properly explore the world map without having to enter into battles I don't want to enter. All right,
there we are.
Let's
The
enter
Tombstone
the
Trail.
friendly-looking cave.
What could possibly go wrong?
Well,
The Tombstone Trail, Ringling Road to Ruin.
what a shame the
We'll be
music was so...
fine.
What a shame, the music was so happy up until this point.
Here we are. The Tombstone. No one.
Music
knows
is not helping.
Hey. Uh-huh. Heading into the valley, are you? Well, we're coming with you.
Perhaps you'll be of help.
How did you manage
What?
to get here?
You're not serious, are you?
They probably tailed us.
Flippin' heck, man. They must have followed. There you go, Jova. They must have followed us all the way here.
They followed the trail of the corpses
You got
that
the
we just
gun.
left.
You got the gun, haven't you? Well, I'm building my own special gun. Looks like we've got some things in common. Here, look and learn.
Don't you mean...
And he just gave me a new alchemy formula for one of Swing's new
prototype
weapons.
new
I
gun,
think the
yeah.
term is live and learn, hanging on the edge of tomorrow.
Dear me, were you always this cocky?
Deary me.
But we can't very well go leaving you to get lost in a place like this now, can we? So I guess we have to put up with them. But if it happened, the Emperor will go flip and spare. You don't honestly think my father will lose a moment's sleep if I disappeared, do you? He doesn't give a damn about me. All he cares about is Moccasin.
Hey, watch your mouth, young man. Gascon, that's not...
Come on, let's go. I'll go without you if I have to.
Well, why is he giving us orders all of a sudden?
Because I'm a prince. So yeah, do what I do, do what I want, bitch.
Got a plenty on him, he does.
Wow, I'm struggling to believe it myself. What were you thinking? Hindsight's a bitch, isn't it, Teo?
It always is.
Sorry, what was that, Swain?
Huh? What? Oh, no, nothing. Nothing. Come on, let's go.
Right.
Nothing to see here.
Gascon and Marcusson are now traveling with you. Again.
Yay.
Oh joy.
All right, everybody. In the next part, I think we finished the whole Hamelin thing, if I remember correctly, in the next part. So see you then.
See
ya.
you.
See ya.